coming. Green, Pole, Juchi, Bucci. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Oh, God. How is everyone doing today?
Keep coming.
What's going on, everyone? Hang on, let me fix
Stuff
my...
Jay's head in a wet and moist booba pocket pussy. Also, Jay, please call me so I can booba on stream before the showcase case.
Oh, God. Hi, how's everyone doing today? We're watching the Xbox Live event, Showcase 2025. It starts in 2 hours, so get ready.
Damn it, Jay, it's too early. Kisses.
Keep coming.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to Kyrus Blade. It's his birthday today. right.
Cucumber.
Are we off the rails already? Thank you, Bubster. I know it's way too early.
1600 finally.
Who did that? Game Freak, thank you. So Kyrus Blade, happy birthday to you, man. DM me on the Discord. I'm serious. Kyrus, if you got me on the Discord, on my Discord, DM me. Happy birthday. Hopefully Xbox announces something exciting for you. So I just woke up, if you guys are wondering what's going on. I was up until like 6 in the morning. Yesterday's stream was absolutely insane. Thank you to everybody that supported all of that stuff yesterday. It was ridiculous. So today on the show, I'm going to be live streaming this. It's 2 hours long. It starts in 2 hours. So get ready to stare at my face for the next 4.5 hours at least. So what are we going to see from Xbox today? My guesses, let's get those out of the way, and then I'll get to the super chats. I would say that we're going to see Xbox announcing a bunch of games for PC, probably PlayStation, and of course, Switch 2. Are we going to finally get an announcement for Halo for everything else today, or Gears of War? Gears of War on the Switch 2? That would be epic. But I don't know what we're going to see. I'm guessing Gears of War trailer for day 0 or whatever it's called, day 1. Maybe we're going to get a first look at Elder Scrolls. I doubt it, but that's one of my guesses. There's rumors that we're going to get a new Spyro game announced today and Persona 4 remake, so don't know about that. What do you guys think? Confused says, can I come on the show and talk about boobas? Dude, what? He's nuts. He's absolutely nuts.
Congratulations.
Bubster, thank you. I appreciate the support. You're a good-looking man. You're a sexual man. You're a man of the Xbox town. That's what we're doing today. That's why we're green. We've got Dreamcast guy right here.
Keep coming.
Oh my God. Here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say booba 15 times. Hang on. Go ahead.
Booba. Jay, what I was going to ask you was, you should, test how waterproof the Switch 2 is.
What? What did you say? I tested what?
You should test how waterproof the Switch 2 is by putting it in the bathtub.
Oh, okay. So Confused Guys wants me to put my Switch 2 into a bathtub. Is that what you're saying?
Just give me a minute. I need to do something. Just 1 minute.
No problem. I'm not live streaming right now. Take all the time in the world. Bubster, thank you. So, guys, this is Confused on the line here. He sounds slightly confused this morning, but I love him. All right, so we've got Hawk Hogan Giant Taint said cucumber. Congratulations to that.
Congratulations.
We've never heard that before. Game Freak, what's up, dude? Thank you for the support this morning. I appreciate it. If you guys want to support the show, the best way to do that is contact Confused and say booba to him. Are you back? Where are you, booba? Booba?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at my desk.
Anything else you want to say on the show now? You're on the show live. That's what you wanted. Is there anything else? No, you got nothing. Booba?
I'm thinking,
This is ridiculous. Booba, you've lost your goddamn mind. I thought you wanted to come on here and say, can you give us like 6
I'm
boobas?
going to get my booba.
Yeah. That's it? Okay, well, thank you for coming on the show and saying booba. We love you.
Look, Jay.
Oh.
Look.
Hang on. I'm not actually on. Yes, that's it. Hang on. Let me show the audience that, and then I'm going to let you go, okay? That's the booba. That's not even a booba.
No, it's Teletubby.
So that's what? The Teletubby?
Yeah.
All right, I love you. Go have a good day.
Yeah, I
He
will.
wants you to have a sexy bath with the Switch 2.
All right, bye, booba.
Bye.
Anyways, listen. Confused Dream is to have a show on the internet. Now he's been on the show. Thank you, Confused. I appreciate the support. Also, Troll thinks that you want me to have a sexy bath time with the Switch 2, which can happen. So his name is Confused, and now I think we know why, because it's 11 a.m. and he sounds very confused, so...
Keep coming.
All right, so how's everyone doing today? What are we going to see on this event? Are we going to see Halo come to Nintendo platform? Are we going to see it come to PlayStation 5? Of course, as always, Phil Spencer hyped up the stream today saying, I can't say anything, but I'm full of secrets. I can't wait to show you guys. And another guy from Xbox said, relax, we're just doing a show. So I don't know what they have in store here. It could be incredible or it could be completely crappy like we've always seen from them. Because, like, when's the last time we saw an Xbox event and we all went, oh, you know, like, I don't know. Helldivers on Xbox? That's probably coming. But I just don't feel like there's anything they can announce that would blow our minds. Like, what is it? What do you guys think?
Hey, ones stay gay.
Yo,
for
ones
real.
stay gay.
Troll McTrollson, thank you for the support. I can confirm Ones is is still gay. So Elder Scrolls 6 Teaser 2 could be interesting, but I mean, we're years away from it, so. Dark Cloud, thank you. Appreciate the support. Let's change the TTS today. So, instead of this old man, what did he say? So, how is everyone? You guys get enough sleep? I didn't. Okay, I'm going to change the TTS. Why is that not playing that one? Come on. Play it. Let's go with Al. We'll do Alan Wake today. Okay. Roland, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Dark Cloud, let's just do yours one more time. Is it going to work? Carlos needs coffee. All right, he says, how's your morning going, Jay? Thanks for all the great content. 1 month down, many to go. Dude, thank you very much for being a new subscriber here. I appreciate you very much, man. You know, I've been getting a lot of new people watching over the last couple of days. So if you're new here, let me know in the chat. And I from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching my show. I appreciate you guys. I'm half asleep. Keep that in mind. I went to bed at like 6:30 a.m. So we're watching this today. I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think. So we're, you know, an hour and a half away from the show. There could be anything. Who knows what it's going to be? You know, with Xbox, it's difficult to get a sense of where their headspace is at because their marketing is terrible. Every 5 minutes, there's something new. We're doing this. We're not doing that. Xbox games are not going to PlayStation. Wait a second. All of them went to PlayStation. Okay, thanks for letting us know in advance. Now, of course, they're not going to let us know in advance. They've got a marketing strategy here. So I'm curious to see what's going on with that today. Is it going to be something insane? Or Rolling Panda says, I am new, your first. Nice. You're the first one to pop up when I looked up Showcase 2025. See, that's the power of the internet. So thanks for watching, dude.
15 months already, love you, Jay.
Jesus
Slightly
Christ.
smiling face, _ JKB poo.
Bartman, thank you for the support. 15 months he's been a member now. That's ridiculous. I know that we're getting Outworlds too. They're doing a special showcase after the direct, so 2 hours, and I'm not covering that. So, Roland, thank you, man. Welcome to the community now. Why is Dreamcast guy here? Because why not? Look at him.
Keep coming.
Gorgeous man. So Bartman, thank you. Dark Cloud, I appreciate you as well. Thank you, man. So I also wanted to say this. The last couple of days on stream with the Switch 2 content, holy crap, you guys have been watching that. 3,000 views the last couple of days on every one of those videos almost. It's
Hey,
incredible.
Jay buddy, hope you're good, dude. Why does Dreamcast guy look like a knockoff Tammy Mario rolling on the floor laughing?
I didn't think of that. He does. He does. Look at him. He actually does look like he's a knockoff Mario. I don't know why. We were watching Dreamcast guy. Thank you, Mr. Awesome. Appreciate it, dude. Hopefully you're having a good day. He looks like more like Wario. Look. That's more like Wario.
Keep coming.
Wiggles, thank you, dude. I appreciate the support. Became a basic member, so we got one new member today. I'm not doing, there's no ads on this, keep in mind. I don't put ads on when we watch these events because I don't want you guys to, like, all of a sudden get an ad during an amazing reveal. So the best way to help me is to look at Dreamcast guy and say, keep coming.
Keep coming.
But also, gifted memberships. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. We're now at 1. There's no goal for that today. I've had some goals in the last couple of days. No goals today. But we're doing pretty good with the gifted membership. So thank you very much for that. When does it start? It starts in 102 minutes. So an hour and a half. James K in the chat says, would you guys rather have Xbox or cancer? That's... Alice says, how much for a goal? Yeah, if we hit 50 members, then I'll do a goal.
Sixbox had a good show last year.
Did they? Coco, I don't remember.
Sexy Coco.
I have no idea. Sexy Coco's here. Congratulations to him.
Congratulations.
He's fired, though, so...
You're fired.
Look at Dreamcast, guys. I stretch it. Jesus Christ. All right, so the bad news is my air conditioning broke in the apartment here, so the landlord's showing up tomorrow to clear the line out or something. Who knows? So I'm sweating to death today, so I appreciate everyone tuning in and watching me sweat. Alice is here. We got Beans and Toast. What's up, dude? Carlos says, maybe we're going to get a new Jet Set radio. Man, I wish, but I don't think so. That would be interesting, man. Original Xbox game. That was an incredible game back in the day. It's a bit of a, you know, it's owned by Sega. Sega already confirmed that they're working on sort of a remake for it, so I could tell you that much now. Art, what's up? J-Rock. J-Rock, my brother-in-law, just gifted a membership. What the hell? Beans and Toast says, first time on your channel. You must have subscribed to me or you wouldn't be able to chat. So thank you, Beans and Toast. Appreciate you being here. So if you're new here, put a like on the stream. I appreciate it. I go off the rails. I'm crazy. We watch video game stuff. That's what we do on the show. So J-Rock, thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate that.
Keep up the great work. Love the content.
General Calval, thank you, dude. I appreciate you as well. Hopefully you're doing well. Paul the Alien, what's up, dude? Why is Dreamcast guy in the corner? I don't know. Why not? Look at him.
Keep coming.
Look at him. Because that's a big man. A big man. Love the shirt. Yes, Urban Legend, one of my favorite slashers of all time. So I got to represent it. Have I tried DCG? Has DCG cried to you yet? No, he hasn't.
The British are coming.
They're not coming. There's nobody coming except Dreamcast guy.
Keep coming.
All right, so when is the show? The show is in 99 minutes. So we've got a little bit of time. We're just speculating and guessing on what we're going to see at the event before we get to it. So I don't know if we're going to see Halo on the Nintendo Switch 2, which I have right here. Now, the Switch 2, man, when I first started playing this, I was disappointed. Then we discovered backwards compatibility on 90% of the games is ridiculous. We're talking about upscaled frame rates. Sorry, not upscaled. Basically, how it works on the original Switch is most of the games were capped at 30 or 60 frames per second. Now with brute force, not even a patch or a download, you can put in old school games like, I don't know, for an example, Dying Light on the original Switch didn't run that great. Now it's a solid 30 frames per second at 720p no matter what. So when we have dynamic scale resolution on any of the games, it's going to be at the top end no matter what, and it's not going to drop below that. So the reason why we're seeing some games on the Switch, original Switch, on Switch 2 looking incredible, that's the reason. The system's obviously way more powerful. So that's been interesting over the last couple of days, figuring that stuff out. You know, Astro Chain is incredible now. Daemon X Machina runs at a solid, I believe, 60 frames per second now. No stuttering. So it's not a perfect system because, of course, yeah. That button, Summer says, does anybody care about the Switch 2? Yeah, about 3 million people who bought it in 24 hours. So to say that nobody cares is ridiculous, but there's definitely issues with it. Now, Mario Kart, which I've been playing nonstop, is it, would I say that it's the best Mario Kart ever? I'll be honest with you guys. It's, for me, it's hanging around a 7.5. So I'm going to review it on the show in the next 2 weeks, and we'll see. You know, I'm not blown away by it. Also, Troll says widescreen F-Zero GX. Dude, that's ridiculous. I can't believe that we have that on this Switch 2 now. And it runs flawlessly, and it looks amazing. It's like they upscaled the game to look like a Switch 2 game or an original Switch game, and it runs flawlessly. So I'm excited about that. I showed that off on the stream yesterday. It's incredible. I don't know if... Let's see. Let's see if this just works. Do I have to have the TV on? I'd probably show it off now if it worked. Hang on. Let's see if it just works. I don't think it will. But, you know, welcome to PC gaming and PC capture cards that don't really work. Okay, here we go. It should pop up. Let's see. Come on. Do your magic. There it is. Nice. It is working here. Let's just refresh it on screen. So I'll just show that really quickly because there's some people that are like, there it is. Boom. All right. So no audio, but that's fine. That's right here. Watch this. I'm just going to do it quickly. This is F-Zero widescreen. Look at it. That's amazing. Ah! Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is F-Zero. It does look incredible, doesn't it? So, so there you go. There's an example of what they could do on the Switch 2. I don't know if they could have done that on the original Switch with the emulation. Who knows? Who knows? They obviously didn't do it, but I just ordered the Pro Controller, the camera, Switch 2 steering wheel, and the Joy-Con grip. Man, Dark Cloud's going all out, man. You're going to have some fun with that. Nightbreaker's here. Oh, God, Nightbreaker's here. What's he going to say?
Good morning, Jay. I'm not really here for the X-Cock showcase. Only showed up to announce that I'm getting married to a horse. Yee! Keep coming!
What the fuck was that? All right. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Mardizzle's here. Nice to see you. BR, nice to see you. Joshua, nice. Substantial. Look at all these people. Look at these gorgeous people. So I appreciate everyone being here. We're about an hour and 24 minutes from the showcase. I have no idea what to expect today. It could be completely disastrous. I feel like it's a very important show for Xbox, especially, you know, Xbox right now is the #1 software distributor across the platforms, and that is including on PlayStation 5. So let me just say that again. The biggest publisher on PlayStation 5 at the moment is Xbox. That's the world we're living in. So is Xbox going to step back from that? No chance. We're probably going to see Halo come to PlayStation 5 today, or something shadow dropping today on PlayStation and PC, and possibly on the Switch too. Could it be Gears of War? That's been rumored. I hope it is. That would be incredible to play on the new system. Here is the new Pro Controller. It's kind of growing on me. In the beginning, I wasn't really a huge fan of it because of the texture. I love the original one, but you know what's crazy? Actually holding the original now, it feels, I don't know, it feels a little different. All right, Booba TV is here now. Congratulations. That's not confused at all. Is that confused? Is that you, by the way? You like the Switch Do you like the Pro 2 now? Yeah, it grew on me a little bit. A little bit. I wish it was slightly heavier. You know? Just slightly heavier. Forza Motorsport 8. Are we going to see that today? I doubt it. The last Motorsport game, kind of disappointing to me because they took away all of its personality and its soul. It was just a racer. It's a good racer, but feels hollow. Yes, it does. It actually does. Good. You know what? That's the difference. This has like a hard plastic shell on it, the original one. Like, it feels like you could throw it across the room. Because you probably can. The new one feels slightly cheap. You know what I mean? Like, it even sounds different when you do that. Like, see that? That feels heavy. This feels... Hear that? It's like echoey. It's weird. So, it's fine. Okay. Jay, have you been editing Rich's videos again? No. He's been editing them, not me. He asked me to edit those. Yeah, you guys don't realize he asked me to edit for him. Not everything, but he was like, do you want to edit again? And I was like, no. So, wait, he's back? Well, I don't think he really left, but so again, I should start editing again so I can get fired.
You're
Keep
fired.
coming.
What time is it? So we're about an hour and a half away. Where's my phone? I don't see any, like, if I go on Twitter here right now, nothing major's leaking. So that's really good. Yeah, I'm looking right now. Normally we get leaks. I don't really want to talk about any of the leaks, but there's not even a leak about the show today, which is slightly weird because normally you hear about the show and you hear about what's coming out because people leak it. I'm going through Twitter right now. I don't see anything even popping up. Yeah, we're pretty much in the dark when it comes to leaks here. So that's good. But remember, Phil said that he's so excited to talk about stuff today. I don't know. People are saying this. So here's the speculation, guys. Gears of War E-Day gameplay. That would be cool. Halo remake. That would also, like, could you imagine a Halo remake on PlayStation? That would be amazing. Persona 4 remake. That's been a rumor, actually. I apologize. That has been a rumor. Fallout 3 remastered. That's been a rumor for quite some time now. And because of Oblivion, a lot of people are believing that's real. I believe it's real too. Could you imagine Fallout 3 coming to the Switch 2 today? Dude, that would be incredible. State of Decay 3 gameplay could be a possibility. New hardware tease. I don't know. It might be a little too early for that. Thank you, Confused.
Xbox ROG Ally handheld. Also,
Yeah.
Booba TV was me.
I know it was you, Confused, you son of a bitch. New hardware. I don't know if we're going to see the ROG Ally, the Xbox version of it today. Probably. Ninja Gaiden 4 gameplay. Maybe. That's a possibility. Call of Duty tease for the next game. That's probably going to happen. Now, here's a big one. Hollow Knight Silksong. Shadow dropping today. That'd be a big deal because everyone's dying for that game. And last but not least, Elder Scrolls 6. There's a possibility we'll see a little bit more of that today. Not really sure. Thank you. We're up to 2 members today on the stream. I appreciate that. In fact, it's been a while since I gave back to you guys. So let's do that now. And if you're new here, I'm one of those YouTubers that gives back to the actual viewers of his show. So let's see who's going to get this one. I bet you it's going to go to Booba. No. Who the fuck is that? We don't know who that is, but congratulations. You just got a membership.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Did you see Wings announced he may have cancer?
No. All right, here we go. Hang on. Wings cancer. When did he say that? Hang on, I'm looking it up here. Wings of Redemption talks about fake cancer. No, that's not it. Wings of Redemption might have cancer. Cries on stream. Doesn't care if his channel dies.
I can't say how much I got paid per stream. About them. We'll spend.
Hang on.
I'm just ask questions about it.
Well, I'll look into that later, but if that's the case, man, that's terrible news. But the problem is, lolcow live, everybody has cancer and then they fake it. So now I'm skeptical, but I mean, who knows? I don't think Jordy had anything to do with faking cancer, but he deleted his Twitter? James K., that's ruthless. That's... What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, that's fucking ruthless. I hope he doesn't have cancer, but I don't know what's going on with him. I haven't talked to him. He was supposed to phone me at some point, but he never did. So, you know, it's not like I'm best friends with the guy, so I don't know what's going on, but that's terrible. Jason Knowing says, imagine Wings lies about having cancer and starts a podcast with Boogie called Cancercast. Wow. Jesus Christ. You know what's crazy? It would probably do really well because people don't care. People don't care if, you know. Ant says it could be testicular. Yeah, when your ball turns around in your ball sack. Anyways, Wings, I hope you don't have cancer. I don't know what he said. I don't know what the deal is, but that's terrible.
First he body slams his ex, then deleted his ex.
Troll, I mean, you're hilarious. You got a good point. I don't know what happened with him. I don't know. Does anyone know why he deleted his Twitter account? That seems weird. Joshua Ree says, Jay, how's the gout and how's the clean eating going? I mean, I've been pretty good with the eating, my stomach and stuff, but the other day I did try to have fast food for the first time in 3 months, and it didn't end well. So I learned my lesson. TJ Roberts says, Wukong not on Game Pass. Will any of you cheapos buy it? Or are you not interested now? Who knows? You know, that's pretty interesting. Jay, did the fast food make you puke? No, it didn't make me puke. My stomach was just like, no, you shouldn't be eating this. Confused is trying to call me again and say booba, so congratulations to him.
Congratulations.
All right, we're 83 minutes out. Who knows what we're going to see today? Let's speculate. I pray to God. Could you imagine Halo shows up on this? That would be amazing. What fast food? I had McDonald's the other day. Didn't end well. Persona 4 Remake apparently is rumored to be announced today on the Xbox showcase, but that seems a little weird. Like, why would it show up on
Manipulate
Xbox?
our controllers with your console.
I would. I'd love to, Anthony. How are you, my friend? Appreciate the support. Hopefully you're doing well this morning. Let me also just say this game is incredible on the system. I mean, you're actually getting a very good port of Cyberpunk running at a very solid 40 frames per second. I'm very impressed by this.
Bill Gates will come.
Keep coming.
Dossman, nice to see you, dude. I appreciate
Fast
you.
food
Thank
be
you.
like for Carol. Jay Hooft.
Yeah. Dude, troll, you have no idea. All right, Dark Cloud says my dad passed away back in 2024. Sorry, 2014. So even though I don't know Wings, my heart goes out to him. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Dark Cloud. Sorry you lost your father, man. That's crazy. I've got some friends who lost their parents to cancer, and I've lost
Bill
friends.
Gates comes at the sight of $1.
He does. How did you know that?
Keep coming.
Soul says I hate my dad, and sadly he's alive. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate the support today. Yeah, I've lost friends to cancer as well, and it's devastating. I lost my Opa. My grandmother has cancer. My Oma has cancer. My Nono had cancer. It's terrible. So you know, Dark Cloud, my heart goes out to you, man. So back to the video game stuff. This right here, man, I'm very impressed with it. So I'm going to be streaming the Xbox Showcase, and then after that, it's 2 hours long. I'm going to be playing Switch all day and making my notes for the review, and I'll be filming it over the next 3 days. So expect my full review on the Switch 2 next week. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning into that. I got a lot of work to do with there. Dark Cloud says, thanks for the kind words, Jay. I appreciate you. No problem, Dark Cloud. I mean, again, I'm not one of those YouTubers who's like, hey, don't bring up personal things in my chat. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. Confused. Stop calling me. God damn it. I'm not answering right now. Now, we did some testing on the Switch 2 yesterday, and it turns out that you can use mouse and keyboard. So I have this 8-bit Do mouse that basically looks like it's modeled after the original Nintendo Entertainment System. This thing's amazing. It comes with this dock. So the dock, let me get it in focus here. Check that out. The dock has the dongle inside of it. You plug in the dock, then you can use this as the charging station for the mouse. That's awesome. The keyboard, I can also confirm after having it updated, firmware update, it works with the Switch 2 as well. As you can see, obviously, this is modeled after the NES as well. Mechanical keyboard. So I highly recommend this. Now, unfortunately, this not so much. It's really delayed when you have it in mouse output. So it doesn't run as good as the Joy-Con mouse, so I don't know what that's about.
An update. My horse fiance is leaving me.
Yeah. 8-bit Do is incredible, man. Yeah, dude, I highly recommend this keyboard. So if you guys are looking for a new mechanical keyboard for your PC or your Switch 2, this right here, this is it, man. This thing is incredible to have. You know, it looks like it literally is from the 80s. So I'm very happy to have this for my Switch 2. Now, you can use mouse and keyboard, like I said. The problem is the mouse doesn't work as well as I had hoped. Maybe in time they'll fix that. But the good news is you can use mouse and Joy-Con mouse. Sorry, you can use keyboard and Joy-Con mouse. So you actually use this to move in Cyberpunk. And it really works well. You know, there's no delay with the keyboard. So that's awesome. What keyboard is that? I saw an ad for it yesterday. Can't remember the name, says Connor. This is it. That's the keyboard right there.
Been seep coming. Keep coming.
Anthony, thank you for the support, my friend. So
Says he has cancer, then deletes Twitter. Very sus.
yeah, it's a little weird, isn't it? It's a little weird, to be honest with you guys. Also, Let me show you what comes with the keyboard. So, guys, we're very close to the show, about an hour and 17 minutes. Thank you, Anthony and Confused, for the support. This also comes with... I just broke it. Comes with this. Two giant buttons that you plug into the keyboard as well. Not too sure what that's about. I think it has to do with looking like an actual, NES controller. So that's cool, but... Chris Hill says he's up. What does that mean? So yeah, that's the keyboard I'm using with my Switch 2. Those are beg buttons? Yeah, you know who'd use that. DSP. And in case you guys are interested in the mouse for your PC, that's what it's called. And like I said, the mouse design is incredible. I love that. I love the fact that it just plops on there. Foot pedal? Yeah, no, it could be a foot pedal. You could use that as a foot pedal, but you'd probably destroy it and stuff. All right, guys, we are 76 minutes away from the show. I am excited because I think this is a big deal for Xbox. I think we need Halo on PlayStation. Gears of War E-Day gameplay. Are we going to get that today? I don't know about that one. Halo Remake. That would be incredible. With multiplayer. Hang on. Why is that messed up? Oh. Of course, YouTube just crashed. Let me just get that up and running again. Stupid YouTube. Stupid, silly YouTube. Halo Reach Around. Persona 4 Remake is rumored to be here today. Fallout 3 Remaster. State of Decay 3 gameplay. New hardware tease. I don't know if we're going to get that today. Ninja Gaiden 4 gameplay reveal. Maybe. New Call of Duty tease. Probably. This one's a big deal. Hollow Knight Silk Song shadow dropping today. I doubt it. And last but not least, Elder Scrolls. So that's a lot of stuff to get in one showing. I just don't think we're getting all of that in one showing. I'd love it. I'd love all that stuff, but I'm not like an Xbox hater, just in case you guys know. Like, I haven't turned my Xbox on for maybe a year. Like, there was no reason. The last time I turned it on actually was for Indiana Jones, and that's an incredible experience, but I also didn't go back to it. So I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm just saying it didn't catch my attention the way I thought it would. I think it's an incredible game that I have to go back and play, but I don't know, man. Fallout 76 Remaster. I don't know, man. I think we'd probably get a Fallout 3 remaster before we did. Did it really have no guns? Yeah, there weren't many guns in it, man. But yeah, I am having a blast with the Switch 2. Just figuring things out. People are asking me, is it worth getting? The Switch 2 is only worth getting if you have a massive Switch library and you want to go back and play a lot of those games that never ran really well on the original system. So that's what I would say about that. Let me grab water. Hang on. How does Cyberpunk run on the Switch 2? Solid 40 frames per second. It looks better than the PlayStation 4 version, better than the Xbox One version, better than the PlayStation Pro. I would say that it's very close. It's probably like Xbox Series X, S, I should say, sorry. Close to that, somewhere there. It's somewhere living in that area.
You crazy Jay. Xbox Game Pass has been on a freaking roll.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think Game... Let me have a stroke. I think Game Pass is the best value in gaming at the moment. But I'm still going to say this. I still haven't played a game on my Xbox. You know what I mean? So it's not capturing my attention because I also have all the games separately. You know, like Xbox sends me all the games when they come out. So I'm lucky enough to be on that list. So Jeff, thank you for the support. You're fired.
You're fired.
Also, here is the smallest controller that I've ever seen in my life. That's 8-Bit Do.
Don't have a stroke. Just stroke me. Okay. Keep coming.
Nightbreaker, thank you for the support, my friend. I don't know what that is. Is that for a bird? So I looked up. I'm like, what's the smallest controller you can use on the Switch? This is it right here. It's real. So let me show you it somehow here. I'd have to. Yeah, you're not going to get a good view of it, but hang on. This right here is the 8-Bit Do. You can see the name there. Mini controller. I tried using it, and it works for like side-scrolling games or whatever, like retro games on the original Switch. I don't recommend anyone buys this though. It's just a bit of a gimmick thing. You use it for like 5 seconds, and then you're like, that's that. But it is a cool small controller just to try. So I wouldn't go out of my way. It's not comfortable, by the way. The idea of this was, I think you could put it on a keychain. So, yeah, that's been sitting on my desk for a while. All right, Nightbreaker, I love you. Got 240 people right now. Thank you, guys. I appreciate everyone that's been tuning in, all the new viewers. We're at 3 new gifted memberships for the stream. Thank you very much for that. We are about an hour and 9 minutes from the show. Lots of speculation. Wolfbane, what's up? I don't know what we're going to see today. I wish I had some inside information, but I'm in the dark on this one. Only thing that I'm pretty confident is that we're going to see a Persona 4 remake, and it's going to come to Game Pass, but that's also a weird situation. But I think that's what's happening. You know, that would explain why Phil was in Japan, and also he's been talking to a lot of Japanese developers lately. So that might be why he's been over there, but who knows? All right. What is the best Switch 2 grip to help with large hands, says DC. I honestly think Satisfy grips, even though I don't like to promote companies without getting paid to do that, because that's the reality of the situation. I would say Satisfy grips. They're really well made, and the original ones for the original Switch are incredible. Now, I would also say look for ones that have battery packs, because I'm going to tell you guys this. The Switch 2 battery life, let me just give you some stats. I played Mario Kart on and offline, full brightness. I've got some stats for you. One single race in Mario Kart World is about 2 to 3% of the overall battery. Now, when you take that into consideration, when you go online, it's going to be even more. Like, add a 0.5 to that. So, in saying that, I've discovered that when you're playing this from start to finish with no breaks, full battery, you get about an hour 45, an hour 55 minutes in Mario Kart on the Switch 2. That is very disappointing. So, I would say it's fine. It's difficult because it's running at 60 frames per second, right? So that is disappointing, but I would just suggest to you guys to get a battery pack if you're going to take it with you, because it does have the ability to charge on the top of the device now, right? So if you're putting the kickstand out, you can charge it on top. You're going to have to get a battery pack if it's something you want to play during the day at school, or if you're in college, or if you want to take it to your friend's house and play it there. You're going to want a battery pack for this thing. It's simple as that. Now, I also discovered something else about the Switch 2. This kickstand is actually made out of metal. So some people were telling me, like, hey, I'm scared that I'm going to break the kickstand because it's plastic and blah, blah, blah. Nope, it's metal. That's a piece of metal. So the chance of you breaking it is 0. It's not going to happen. So don't worry about that. But yeah, I do feel like the battery on here, again, you're getting an hour 45, an hour 55 minutes out of Mario Kart, depending if you're online or not. That's straight gameplay with no delay, with no breaks or anything. So it's difficult to... It's difficult. It really is difficult to see if that... I don't know. According to Nintendo Prime, if you go into settings and turn off 90%, you'll get up to 6 hours battery life, Jay. Yeah, that's so yeah, the system will last for hours and hours and hours if you're not playing games. Like, you know, it depends if you're playing really ridiculous games on it. I'm just saying if you play Mario Kart nonstop, you get about 2 hours, very close to that. So it is what it is. I think a lot of people are not very happy about that. I'm not happy about it either. It's a console. You're going to play games, not stare at it for 6 hours, says Soul's Nightmare. Absolutely. Good point. Are we going to see Starfield on the Switch 2 today? Oh man, I'll be honest, if Starfield came to the Switch 2, that'd be amazing. That would be amazing. You know, I'm not a huge fan of the game. I'd say I give it a 7 out of 10. I played it for at least 24 hours, but I don't know. You think you think they should have made it a little bit thicker for battery life? Yes, for sure. Dude, this thing is thin as hell. Super thin. Look at it. Look at it as here. Look at how thin that is. It's as thin as the original one. In fact, I believe it's as thin as one of the game cases. That's how thin this thing is. That's incredible. I'm not going to lie. This is an amazing device. Amazing piece of technology as well. There's nothing quite like it on the market right now, but the battery life is just slightly disappointing. I wouldn't say it's the end of the world, but... All right. Patrick Lucas, thank you for being a member for a month. I appreciate that. What did you make of the 007 First Light trailer? I hate to say... I hate it to suck, but I really enjoyed the trailer. Screen brightness settings too. Yes, I had it on full. I had that on full during my Mario Kart. So getting back to First Light, I'd said this during the show. I said, why didn't they use James Bond from one of the movies and just make him young? That would have created such hype with it. And everyone gave me shit. And then 2 days later, they literally get what's-his-face from Casino Royale in another game to cause commotion in the industry. Why didn't they do that with the actual 007 game? Why does he look like they should have got Daniel Craig and just made him young, or they should have got Pierce Brosnan and made him young, or Sean Connery and made him young? I guess they just didn't want to pay the rights to use the likeness to one of those actors, but I feel like it's a big mistake. That's just my opinion, because now we're looking at a James Bond game that we all have to sort of get to know James Bond again, when if they just use the essential James Bond from one of the past movies, all of us would have been like, yeah, we get it. It's incredible. So I don't know. Now, Chris says apparently the new Bond's based on Fleming's design, which is true. It actually is. I can confirm that. He had some drawings. But yeah, Joshua Reese says no emotional attachment. And I'm going to tell you something. Emotional attachment inside of media these days is very, very powerful. That's why they're using LaBeouf, or whatever his name, Shia LaBeouf is what I call him, LaChief. That's why they're using LaChief in the Hitman game. Because emotions are powerful. That's why you would go and get the likeness of a character and put it into a game. I'll give you an example on how that works and how it can't work. They could have literally used anybody else for...
It's deliberate. Nintendo is being greedy and will release enhanced S2 2 years later with superior battery and display, knowing that fans will rebuy anyway.
I mean, that's part of it. We all know that a Switch 2 Pro is coming, Nightbreaker. So I don't know if is it deliberate? Maybe you're onto something there slightly. I don't know if it's like directly deliberate that they made the battery suck to a degree, but it's not the end. The battery's not terrible. I'm just saying, if you're playing a game at 60 frames online, Mario Kart, HDR, full brightness, full audio, it's not lasting as long as I would hope. So that's what I have to say about that. But getting back to what I was going to say, look at Indiana Jones. Could you imagine they made an Indiana Jones game but just changed what Indiana Jones looked like? It had to look like Harrison Ford, because that's the emotional attachment that we have as customers to that character. Now, James Bond, all of a sudden, you just have no emotional attachment. So that's what I'm saying, man. So Nightbreaker, thank you for the support, guys. I appreciate everyone that's super chatted this morning. This morning's been ridiculous because I got up early. Yeah, I'm just checking Twitter here. We're about 1 hour from the show. Predictions again. God of War didn't show up on the PlayStation event. That was a major fucking prediction, right? So I don't know if I believe a lot of these predictions for the Xbox event. We've got Gears of War E-Day gameplay. Maybe. Halo Remake. That would be incredible. That's been rumored for quite some time. Persona 4 Remake. That one's heavily rumored. So I think that's a possibility. Fallout 3 Remaster for PlayStation 5 and the Switch 2. I'd buy that instantly. State of Decay 3 gameplay, it's about time. I think they rebooted that during development, so I can't wait to see that. New hardware tease. I don't think so, man. Not yet. Ninja Gaiden 4 gameplay, that would be amazing. Call of Duty tease, probably.
Do you have an emotional attachment to Rich?
Just his asshole.
Keep coming.
Green.
Oh.
You're fired. You're hired.
By the way, I just want to shout myself out. That's me saying that. You know, there's a lot of people that thought that was actually Vince McMahon.
You're hired. You're fired.
That's me. All right. Hollow Knight Silksong shadow dropping today. Dude, that'd be a big deal. Everybody and their mother's been asking about that game. Last but not least, Elder Scrolls 6.
Banana.
Are we going to get that today? I don't know. Master Betty. Dude, why do you not have a membership? I think I'm going to try to fix that right now. Hang on, guys. Let's gift a membership. Hang on, guys. Here we go. Let's get this to Master Betty. Come on. Come on. Come on, Master Betty. Who's it going to go to? Damn it. Yeah, that did not go to him. All right, I tried, my friend. We'll try later again. Jay, can you do the "you're fired" voice right now?
You're fired.
There you go. See, it's me. Congratulations.
You're hired.
Patrick says, yeah, it is, dude, when I have that voice, it's sexy. All right, Scott in the chat says, thank you for not having an applause button.
You're fired.
Congratulations.
Jay, have you ever considered voice acting? You know what's funny? I have a little bit because I'm able to do. I'm not great at a lot of it, but I can do certain voices. I should have been a voice actor, to be honest with you. I could probably pull a lot of that stuff off. Like the Donald Trump. I've been doing Donald Trump lately. Lots of Donald Trump. Now I know it doesn't sound perfect, but I'm just trying to get his cadence. Mickey Mouse. Jay can do a perfect Mickey Mouse. I can actually. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know if I could do anybody else, but there you go. I probably could do other people, but not right now. Carlos, if you ever watch Review Tech USA, that used to be a channel with 1 million subscribers. I was an editor over there. And on that show was Carlos the ass-eating chicken. I did his voice. Oh, boy. Can you do Mickey Mouse getting anally... Oh, God. No. You are the chicken. Ready? I was the chicken. I kind of miss playing the chicken. Anyways, we're at 220... Sorry, actually, we're at 251 people. If you guys could put a like on the stream, thank you very much. I appreciate everyone that subbed. We are moments away now. 56 minutes away from the show. So we're getting closer. I don't know what we're going to see today. All I know is the show is literally 2 hours.
Keep coming.
So a 2-hour show for Xbox is kind of a big deal. I pray to God we get some really cool stuff announced today. On the PlayStation event, we didn't get everything we wanted. It was a little disappointing to a lot of us. On the Summer Game Fest, holy shit, I don't know if you guys saw my reaction to Resident Evil 9, but I fell on the floor and
Paint
cried.
your skin orange and pump bigly loads.
Keep
Xbox
coming.
may make some strange decisions, and have hit or miss quality with games, but I do think they have the most realistic vision for the future where your games and saves go with you everywhere. I am excited for this show. I have high expectations.
Sexy Coco, thank you for the support. I do too. You know, Xbox has been last place this whole generation. I don't think Xbox could do anything right now to regain much of that support. I think this generation is a complete loss for Xbox in the degree that Xbox Game Pass is incredible, but they're not selling systems anymore. Everyone's moved on from the Xbox Series X. I don't think anyone's buying them anymore. In fact, they sold something like 400 in Japan or somewhere. Hang on, let me look it up so I'm not talking out my ass. But Xbox Series X sales of last week were abysmal. Let's see here. Right now it's at 28 million units sold. That's not terrible. PlayStation, however, has sold double that at 61. And if you guys want to be technical about this, somebody just asked me who won the last hardware. Who won that? Let's see. Oh, Switch has sold 150 million units. And Switch 2 is already rumored to have 3.1 million units sold in days. So who's winning right now? Nintendo, in my
What if
opinion.
the make? Hear me out. Halo Reborn PR2.
Well, dude, I would love a remaster, a remake of Halo. That would be incredible if they went back, did it on the new Slipstream. I believe they're using Slipstream. No, wait. They switched from Slipstream over to Unreal. I would love to see some Halo gameplay today. You know, you guys know that they've already announced the next Halo is on Unreal 5. So the best part about Xbox right now is their software is selling ridiculously well. In fact, Xbox software is the biggest seller on PlayStation platform at the moment. That is not a small feat. That's crazy. So, who knows what we're going to see today, man? More games on PlayStation, guaranteed. More games on the little switch here. Dude, they have the possibility to release a trailer for Call of Duty for Switch 2 today. That would be crazy and weird, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? I don't know. So Xbox Studios has been doing good lately because of the cross-platform. They're on every single platform now, so that's a big deal. Skyrim has been a member now.
Unreal now. Goodbye, proprietary engines.
Well, I'll be honest with you. The Unreal Engine is very impressive. So, Skyrim's been a member now for 5 months. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate the support. By the way, I just want to say to everybody in the chat that's got the little upside down Triforce. Of course, that's the Dark Triforce, or the Low Force, as some people call it. Low Rule Triforce from Link Between Worlds. But listen, everybody that has the upside down Triforce, thank you guys. You guys have been members for 1 year and 15 months. And shout out to everybody who has not gifted members today. I risk my life being on stream every day. And if I don't get 26,000 members by the end of the stream, I'm not coming back here.
Keep coming!
I'm kind of tired of remakes and remasters. Chicken Racehorse.
Yeah, dude. Chicken Racehorse and beans? Thank you, dude. Big Chunga. I agree with you. I agree with you on that regard. I am so sick of remasters and remakes, but those games, that software we're talking about right now, is what's paying a lot of the AAA development. Keep in mind, games like Red Dead Redemption 2 and let's just say any of them nowadays are so expensive to produce that they have to do things like this. Back in the day, I don't know if it was Yoshida that talked about this recently, but back in the day, what would happen was PlayStation would make 10 games. They needed 2 of those games to be successful to pay for the rest of the games that were not successful. This day and age, instead of having one major AAA game, they can't produce 5 AAA games. They can only do 1. What do they do what do they do on the side? Instead, they do remakes and remasters that sell a lot. The remakes and remasters that you're seeing nowadays, those pay for AAA games. So when you think about let's just say the new 007 game, that's being produced by IOI Interactive. That's because they're still doing other games that are essentially remasters and remakes. So like the Hitman series is...
Sorry, Jay, I don't have $130,000 for the 26,000 subs. I
know. It sucks, Troll. By the way, shout out to Troll McTrollson. Dude, I love you. He's done crazy shit in the past, so shout out to him. He's dropped 50s. He's dropped fucking... I think at one point you dropped 100 back-to-back. Didn't you? Or something like 50-50? He's a maniac. So thank you for the support. Just wanted to give you a little shout out, Troll. As always, you're a legendary legend here. So thank you for the support. We are 48 minutes away. So I'm excited about that because it's a 2-hour show. Don't know what we're going to see. I feel like I should order pancakes, but I'm not allowed to eat them. Chargebacks got you, bro. Donate that, Troll, and then charge it back, says Gaming Survivor. Oh, shit. Sour Balls just gifted a membership. Thank you very much. That puts us at 5 for the stream. I appreciate that very much, guys. I'm just going to put this on because I don't want to keep saying it here. We're at 5 total, so thank you, guys. Sour Balls also deserves a shout out. He has been supporting me for 1 year and 6 months or 5 months now. Thank you very much, Sour Balls. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well.
Keep coming.
Oh, shit. Hulk Hogan's Giant Taint. Thank you, man. We're now at 6. Thank you very much, dude. you're also somebody that needs to have a shout out. You have been supporting me for a year as well, and 3 months. Thank you very much, man. Again, I just want to say I'm so grateful, and I don't take any of this for granted. Thank you so much to everybody that's been supporting me, man. I hope you guys are getting a lot out of this, a lot of entertainment value. I think a lot of people would say that they probably are. Unlike DSP, I actually, Sour Balls don't even, dude, so let me just say this, Sour Balls, my air conditioner is on the fritz right now because it flooded. And he's like, have you done your push-ups? Dude, no. I'll die if I do that. Booch says this is the best community on the internet. Thank you very much for that. You got a membership, Mr. Homebrew. I'm glad you're here, man. Thank you for watching, dude. Bartman says 100% entertainment, 100% for. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Soul says, give me 50, Jay. Dude, I can do about 20 push-ups before I die. I can do the push-ups for you. I'll do them off camera, says Scott. Thank you. Oscar Scott, that's brilliant. Do that for me. And then tell Sour Balls. Sour Balls, thank you for pushing me to work out, by the way. I've been lifting my weights again. It feels good. It feels good to get out there and hike and all that stuff. So, by the way, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I normally take those days off. However, I'm hiking during the day. So we're doing in real life streaming where I go hiking. But tomorrow I'm definitely off. So Tuesday and Wednesday, there's a possibility I'll be on hiking streams, but I'll be back Thursday. Keep in mind, I already have a few streams planned for next week, guys. On Friday the 13th, we're going to do a spooky stream. So that's coming up this Friday. On Saturday, we're doing Mario Kart World tournaments on the stream, basically as long as I could possibly do it. So if you have the Switch 2 and Mario Kart, get ready. This Saturday, we're finally doing Mario Kart, and I can't wait to play it with you guys. We can have up to 24 of you in a race. So 23, I should say. So I think I could fit all of the people that have Switch 2s into the racing. So in saying that, I am excited to do that on the show. Then, of course, I am streaming on Thursday and Sunday as well. Don't know what we're doing yet. But we are now 42 minutes out. Thank you, guys. I love you.
Jay has most tremendous big testicle community.
Large testicle communities. Thank you. Nightbreakers, shout out to you. I don't know why you haven't been a member for a year and 4 months. In fact, you know what? You're fired now.
You're fired.
You know, it's disgusting. Okay, so we've went over the speculation. YouTube just crashed. Congratulations. Do I think we're going to get anything major announced today? That's a difficult one. That's very difficult to say. Difficult to say. Not sure. Thank you for the support, guys. We have 6 members now. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to see today. Let's speculate. What do you guys think we're going to realistically see? Let me know in the chat. I don't know. Maybe we're going to see, maybe for Game Awards. Yeah, Game Awards, they're probably going to save stuff for that. James says, does anyone feel like the Perfect Dark remake is complete trash because it lacks the... Sorry, I'm having a stroke. Sorry, because he's basically saying it doesn't look like the original. I mean, I don't know, man. The vibe of it feels like they're trying to make it more like Lara Croft and gadgets, like James Bond-ish. I get what you're saying. You know? More Forza? I don't know about that. I think we've got a lot of Forza in the last couple days, like years. Probably buy many Switch for Switch 2. Yeah, Shane's World. I'll probably buy all first-party Switch games. Gabe is definitely working out. Wait a minute. Gabe is definitely walking out with Phil Spencer today. What are you talking about? You think that we're going to see Gabe Newell? Why would Gabe Newell show up to the event today? I don't know about that one. I'm just checking Twitter to see. Twiz says, when's the 24-hour stream? So just so you guys know, this month I'm doing a 24-hour stream. The goal is for us to hit 1,500 members. Right now, I think we're probably at, I haven't checked it today. I don't care today. We're probably at like 700 almost, somewhere there. And so at the end of that stream, if we have 1,500 members by the end of my 24-hour stream, we're going to do a very special stream where Murray and I go out and look for ghosts. I don't want to spoil it, but I have some plans to do a crazy in real life stream. So I hope we hit the goal. That would be incredible. So we'll see, man. In 24 hours, can we hit that goal? I don't know. Maybe. Depends. It's going to be really close, I think, but we'll see. Also, I'm going to have speakers set up during the 24 hours. Yes, 24 hours straight. I have to split it into 2 streams, though. But I'm going to be sleeping on the stream for some of it with speakers on, and I'm sure people are going to wake me up the whole goddamn night with fucking songs. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, if you guys could put a like on the stream, I appreciate that. We've got almost 240 people watching right now, 6 new members. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. We're 41 minutes out.
Gabe Newell is a visionary. He's also fat.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Watch them both walk out with mics in their hands and just walk onto the podium and just be like, Half-Life 3, drop the mic, and walk away.
So what are you saying? It's Half-Life 3 is going to be exclusive to PC and Xbox? That would be a kick in the pants. But remember, Phil Spencer said recently he doesn't want to do any scummy things like exclusives. He said that. So I doubt it. NetStalker says, Jay, how much money was Rich making per month before his downfall? Like, I'm going to answer that question. NetStalker, why would you ask that? How much would he make a month? You guys can guess, but I'm not going to say that. That's like me just saying how much I make a month now. When is the 24-hour stream? We'll see. We'll see. Very soon, but no, I'm not going to announce it yet.
No ghosts, but Jay will have ectoplasm ready for Murray.
Nightbreaker, I'll tell you something. The next time I will. Troll McTrollson, thank you for the support, dude. Nightbreaker, thank you. I appreciate you as well. Why would people even ask that? I don't know. People get excited. They want to ask questions. That's fine. They could ask questions. We are 36 minutes out. 39 minutes, I should say. I don't know what we're going to see. Jay, any plans to bring back Dead Pit Radio? Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. Now you're just asking weird questions. What the hell is Dead Pit Radio? Let me just grab something here. I need to eat something. Oh, man. How long is the Xbox show? It's 2 hours long. So we'll see how that goes. Excited about it. I just need some energy here, so I'm allowed to have Nutella. Mmm. $38 minutes. I remember seeing you on Dead Pit Radio doing movie reviews. Dude, that wasn't me. That was definitely not me. I'm looking it up right now. I've Dead Pit, never even heard of it. Unless I did it years ago, I don't remember talking to these guys. Although their channel does look pretty cool. This is one way to get a free yeah, it wasn't me, but yeah, their channel is pretty cool. I probably fit right in on that. Now, Outer Worlds 2 is supposed to have a separate show after the event today. I won't be covering that, but it's happening directly after the event. People are wondering how long is the event? The event today is 2 hours long. Wait a minute. Steam on Xbox. How many of you believe Steam is coming to Xbox? What are the chances of you seeing Persona 4 Remake? Probably really high. Now, listen, Steam is rumored to be on Xbox for like a year and a half now. They even like leaked what did they do exactly again? I just want to be sure I say this correctly. They leaked a dashboard that had a photo of Steam on it. Now, does that mean anything? It could just be them testing. I don't know. It's tough to say. Joshua says Resident Evil 9 predictions. I think that Resident Evil 9 is not about the main female protagonist that was in the reveal trailer. I think that she's part of the story, but I think Leon is like the main protagonist of 9. I think they're just hiding that. Because they have to build hype for it, right? So they're not going to come out of the gate and be like, Leon's back, right? But I do honestly believe Leon's a huge part of the game. And Jill Valentine's also rumored to be in it as well. So we'll see. I also heard that it's third person and not first person. So that's another speculation on that. In fact, I heard that it's changing up the gameplay in a way we've never seen before, which I don't know what that means. Leon's the best character. I agree, man. So we'll see. Leaked Steam on Xbox dashboard. Yes. So what do you think we're going to see? We got half an hour, guys. Half an hour. Resident Evil go-karting. I thought we were going to get Resident Evil 0 announced, but we got 9 before we got 0. 0's definitely coming, but I just, I guess that's their way of being like, okay, let's do 9 first, then 0, then Code Veronica. Because the rumor is that we're going to get 9, then we're going to get, in 2026, we're going to get 0, and at the tail end of 2026, they're going to announce Code Veronica Remake that'll come out in 2027. That's the rumor from like internal sources. So I hope to God we get a remake of that game. I honestly might say that Code Veronica is maybe my second favorite. Am I crazy? No, third favorite Resident Evil game. And you guys know I love Resident Evil. So I would go Resident Evil 2 original. Then I would go Resident Evil 4 original. Forget remakes for a second. Then I go Code Veronica. I don't think they're remaking Part 5. Ever. It didn't do as well, and people don't like it as well as, like, you know, even 0. So we'll see. But yeah, Resident Evil 2, the original's the best Resident Evil game. Then I go to 4. Then I go to Veronica. I love that game, man. I remember playing that for the Dreamcast back in the day, and holy shit, what a experience that was, man. I love the gothic setting of Veronica. You know what I mean? It's to me, it kind of reminded me of the original game. You know, Resident Evil 2, Raccoon City was incredible. Everybody loves Raccoon City, of course. And now we're going back to Raccoon City. Dude, I love Resident Evil. So I hope it goes back to survival horror, though. You know, I think that Resident Evil 7 and 8 are amazing games in their own right. I think they're incredible, but I really want to go back to the camera that we had in Resident Evil 1 and 2 and 3. Like, that would be incredible to do with the graphics nowadays, but I don't think we're going to see something like that, like a locked off camera. That would be incredible, but with Resident Evil 9, I just pray to God that they do this with, like, love of Resident Evil 2. All right, looks like the show is about to begin, or at least they're about to go live. We got half an hour, guys. J-Rock is gifted a membership. Thank you very much, J-Rock. I appreciate you. Even though you're my brother-in-law, you're gifting memberships. I don't know why. Thank you. We're up to 7 for the stream, guys. Thank you.
Re 5 was Capcom's best-selling game ever for years.
Was it? I didn't know that. I really don't like Resident Evil 5. You know what I don't like about it? I don't like that there's so much daylight in it. Like, we're talking about every shot feels like daylight. All right, so let's go over to this. It just started up. I don't know. Now, for some reason, it's only in... It won't... The quality only goes to 1440. Why is there... What is that? What is happening? Also, guys, it's only in 1440p. Like, it's... Let me reload it. Okay. All right. What is that? Anybody... Oh, that's the Fallout fishing mod. Yeah, okay. So that's Fallout 76 with fishing. All right, so I'll cut back to it if anything interesting happens, but right now they're just fishing in Fallout, so. Jay, do you want to play a zombie game? Sure, what do you got? Master Betty, nice to see you. Cooking Mama. Dude, I don't know, man. Fallout 77. Dude, I never got into Fallout 76. I played it for the first, like, week it came out, and I was like, this is terrible. Now, they fixed the game, and it's a different game now, so. Soul says, Angry Joe. Why are you saying Angry Joe? Angry Joe's here? He's a cool guy. I hung out with him a few times. But, yeah. That's Dreamcast guy and his buddy looking for carps. Hey, it literally is. Look. Okay, so Astro Zombie, it's crazy that you pointed that out. Resident Evil 5, I just couldn't connect with it, man. I hated the fucking daytime stuff. You know, And then Resident Evil 6. Ooh. Do you guys remember that one? Dude, Resident Evil 6. Jesus Christ. That was when Capcom really lost its way. You know, it wasn't until the Resident Evil 2 remake that they really saved the day. But, dude, Resident Evil 6 is terrible. They turned it into an action game. It was just not what anybody wanted, man. So I'm glad that they smartened up, man, because that was disastrous. Yeah, I mean, there was I remember playing as Leon in Resident Evil 6 and being like, this is like Resident Evil, just lazy Resident Evil. You know, and then Resident Evil 7 obviously did something special. Resident Evil 8 followed that up, and now Resident Evil 9. I feel like we're going back to the original story, Raccoon City. I can't believe we're going to Raccoon City. I can't believe it. Ed, what's up, dude? We all know the reason Jay hates Resident Evil 5. It's because there's too many black people. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's definitely it. Dude, I remember when people were calling Resident Evil 5 racist because you were two white people shooting a bunch of black people in Africa. And, you know, did that make me feel uncomfortable playing that game? I'll be honest with you, slightly. It was a little weird.
I have memories of playing RE5 with my brother, so I have fond memories, but yeah, I way prefer the horror. OG RE2 is one of my favorites.
She's not white, she's black. Yeah, one of the characters is black. But what I'm getting at is, like, there was something about that game that I was just like, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that it is daytime for most of the game. It didn't work for it. But the survival horror aspect of that also wasn't great. You know? Andrew says, Jay, I'm watching it with my nipples out. Well, get in line.
Keep coming.
All right.
Lake Comer. RE7 got me into the series. Love it.
Keep coming.
Nightbreaker, what's your favorite Resident Evil game now? What's everyone's favorite Resident Evil game? Let me know in the chat.
What you saying, Jay? Zombies can't be black.
Dude, there was definitely something about the game that was, like, weird. It was just something weird. You know, like, as a white person, shooting just black people for 5 hours straight it's not something I enjoy doing. Like, it's just not something.
The stereotypical Africans at the end of RE5 was pretty racist. The ones that looked tribal.
That's, again, I don't think it was a great decision to set it where they said it. But then again, people are going to say, well, Jay, are you exactly what you just said? You're saying there can't be black zombies. So it doesn't matter if I say I think it was slightly racist or I think it wasn't. There's no way that could be good or bad. Like, it is what it is. And I'm not a huge fan of it. I hated Resident Evil 5. I just hated the setting. I hated the tone of it. I hated how they thought that somehow daytime tarantulas were scary. That's when the series really was, like, taking a sidestep and it was becoming, like, more action based. Zombie crocodiles? Well, that was, yeah.
Jay, how did you feel about Operation Raccoon City?
Oh God, dude, those side games. Some of those side games are terrible. So Operation Raccoon City, I didn't even play it much. So, all right. So this is what they're currently showing. They're basically showing fishing, which is like a big deal. Yeah, Andrew, I saw that. So yeah, Resident Evil's one of my favorite series of all time. I just can't wait for 9 now. I mean, that's insane. That's insane that's happening.
Chris punching a boulder was the ultimate cringe.
Yeah, dude, Glamorous Frog, that's 110% correct. I totally forgot about that. When Chris punches the boulder to save everyone, it's just like, I'm out. Did you like Resident Evil Revelations more part 2 than 1? Dude, yeah. I played the original on the 3DS. I thought it was fun and cool and interesting, but part 2 is definitely better in my opinion, a little bit darker in tone. I like those games, but Resident Evil 0 needs to be remade. And they need to make the proper choices this time because the original is not the best Resident Evil game, but I think that's what's coming next. 0 and then, Code Veronica. And then we'll get Resident Evil 10, which would be crazy. I did like the story of part 1, the idea of this train, showing up at the mansion. Spoiler alert. But we'll see, man. Resident Evil as a series has not really let me down that much unless we talk about 5 and 6. And, Resident Evil 3 was a little too short for my liking, but it was still amazing to play that. Nemesis was incredible. So, yeah. What are your thoughts about on the Urban Legend reboot? I don't know yet. I talked to the original director about stuff about 7... I'd say I talked to him about 7 or 8 months ago. His name's Jamie Blanks. He's the original director of Urban Legend. I'm buddies with him on Twitter. Lucky enough, he's fucking awesome. I think he's involved with the remake, and I hope he's directing it, but I don't know. So we'll see. All right, guys, we're 21 minutes away. Yeah, Urban Legend, dude, is an incredible movie. It's amazing. Banshee, what's up, dude? Nice to see you here. What's your thoughts on the upcoming Silent Hill, says Silent Grace. Listen, some people are complaining that Silent Hill should only take place in Silent Hill, and now we're in Japan. Dude, it's Silent Hill. Like, I don't think it needs to take place in Silent Hill. I love the idea of them making it based in Japan. That means that we're going to get the Japanese J-horror involved in it, right? So I'm a huge fan of that. Ripped off Scream Factory will have 4K Urban Legends soon. Yeah, probably. I collect that Night Stalker. I collect Scream Factory Blu-rays. So I would upgrade mine to 4K for sure. I'd love Urban Legend in 4K. I'm sure it's coming. Keep coming.
Keep coming.
So yeah, what if Silent Hill itself is a dimension and could appear anywhere? Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, Silent Hill could be anywhere. That's what I feel like. So I'm fine with Silent Hill being in Japan. So there could be a Silent Hill in Japan. I don't care. People complaining about, like, these logistics of video games. It's a video game, man. Just put it wherever you want. Jay, did you see the Terrifier arcade demo? Are you talking about that retro 8-bit or 16-bit, like, Art the Clown game? Sorry, where you're Art the Clown? I saw it, but it's like, I saw the Halloween one as well. I won't buy into that. Those are cheap cash-ins, in my opinion. I am a fan of passion, and when developers just like buy licenses and make like shitty 16-bit games, I don't really respect that. I mean, I understand why people might enjoy that, but it doesn't work for me, man. I just don't. Yeah, the Terrifier game, if you're going to make a Terrifier game and you're going to do it properly, do it in full 3D, like the Texas Chainsaw, game that came out recently that's no longer really a thing. Best Terrifier film is the first one, in my opinion. Part 2 is like... Part 2 and 3, man, the lore, I don't think he's a great writer. I really don't. He's like bare bones writing. The original one was... I love the first one because it stands on its own legs. It's supposed to be just a slasher. Art the Clown kills people, the end. Introducing all of the backstory in part 2. And now they're saying in part 4, they're going to basically say Art the Clown's origins. And it's like, oh, we don't need that. You know, like when you tell people where the terror or you tell people where the scary monster's from, it takes away the mystique. You're not supposed to do that. Like the Blair Witch Project is so popular back in the day because they never show the witch. Ever. They leave it to the audience. The audience comes up with their own vision of what the witch looks like based on how the characters react to seeing the witch on screen. That's the best form of horror because it sits with you. When you see the monster, everybody's going to interpret the monster differently. Some people are going to be like, that's not scary. Some people it'll scare. But when you don't show the monster and you show the reaction to the monster, that's when everybody will come up with the scariest version of that monster themselves. So when you show the monster and you explain the monster, you lose that mystique about it. So it's...
Now, this here is the beauty of Japanese horror. Unlike Western horror, Japanese horror doesn't rely on the typical spooky mansion aesthetic. It can happen anywhere and is not bound to just one location.
Yeah.
Also, re-movies suck, but Mila Jovovich is hot toe.
Yeah. Dude, the Resident Evil movies, which have all been shot in Toronto mostly, they're terrible. Now, the good news is we're getting a Resident Evil movie from the director. Like, let's look this up. Resident Evil movie 2026, I think it'll be out. Are you ready for this? This is insane. There's a new Resident Evil movie being directed by Zach, what's his name? Zach Kregler? Is that, I think that's how you say it. I don't remember. But listen to this. He directed Barbarian, and now he directed Weapons, which is like one of the most anticipated horror movies of the year. Everyone's talking about Weapons. His next movie is Resident Evil. So if Zach Kregler can do that, we could have the best Resident Evil movie yet, man. He also said he's basing it on the mansion, and it's not going to be some bullshit made up. He says it's going to be the team shows up at the mansion, they go in the mansion, and Resident Evil takes place.
Barbarian was amazing. Keep coming!
I gotta hear that again. So yeah, that's who's directing the Resident Evil movie. That's fucking amazing news. That gives me hope in the Resident Evil movie. The last Resident Evil movie, which was shot in up north in what's it called? The Big Nickel town.
Barbarian was amazing. Keep coming! Keep coming! Keep coming! Keep coming!
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. All right, guys, we're 13 minutes out. Resident Evil is being directed by the director of Barbarian, and his new movie Weapons is causing a lot of stir on the internet because people have no idea what it's about. I personally think it's about pew-pews in school, and I think it's a metaphor for that. And we'll see about that, but I don't know. Apparently it's fucked up. I can't wait to see it. So he's directing the Resident Evil movie that's coming out in 2027 or 2026. I can't believe it. We're getting a Resident Evil movie by a director who's actually capable of doing it. So that could be a big deal, man. Especially if they knock it out of the park and it has the same tone as the first game.
Math is fun. Keep coming meaning.
What? Math is fun. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. We are now 12 minutes out. Best educational game? How do I feel about the Resident Evil movies, says Mateo in the chat. Terrible. They're all terrible. Part 1 is terrible. They're all terrible. I like the music because Marilyn Manson made it in the beginning, but other than that, terrible. Best educational game of all time? Dude, I have no idea. Isn't the new movie Dangerous Animals supposed to be fucked up? Yes, I heard about it. Really? I thought the first one was good, but that's it. Now, Resident Evil, the original, is just like... I don't like the red... What's it called? The Red Queen? Like, AI and stuff. It's just cheesy.
They need to make a Jill sandwich joke.
Yeah. Hey, man, Tony, how are you, my friend? Sony Taprano, appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. The Hive. Dude, I hated The Hive. I hated that whole premise. Just stop. I mean, it is what it is. All right, we are about 10 minutes out from the show here. I have no idea what to expect. Appreciate you guys. We have 7 members on the stream, so thank you so much to everybody that's gifted memberships today. I appreciate it. All 5 of you are fired.
You're fired.
This is a very low support membership stream, just so you guys know I risk my life to be here. Right? Right? I risk my life to be here. I'm kidding. All right, so let's check in on the event. All right, so they're currently fishing. So we still got fishing happening. I don't know. That's just a funny, cute way of saying fishing is coming to Fallout. Luffy, thank you, dude. I appreciate you subscribing. All right, what do we got here?
In the last Resident Evil movie, they explained what the Red and White Queen were and what the entire point of the T-virus was.
I know. Troll McTrollson, man. I just, those movies I can't watch. Just terrible. So, you know, they made a lot of money. A lot of people enjoyed them for action films, but I just couldn't buy into it. What happened?
I came in my pants. So proud. Keep coming.
Nightbreaker, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I can't believe I'm up this early. I can't believe it. I was up until 6:30 in the morning. I woke up at like 10. I had my alarm for 10. Crazy. Not as bad as Welcome to Raccoon City. Is that what you're talking about? Welcome to? Which one? All right, we're 8 minutes out. Thank you for the support today. I'm going to turn off the notifications, the alert box in about 8 minutes. So thank you to everyone that's done super chats. Thank you to everyone that's just watching me. I appreciate you. Thank you to everyone that's a member of mine. Thank you very much for supporting my stream. I feel very blessed and lucky to be able to do this, especially to have almost 300 people watch on a Sunday. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in here today. I'm excited, man. There could be amazing announcements today. Or it could be just another terrible Xbox event, which, you know, the last one, I don't even remember if we were excited about that or not. So I've got my Switch 2 hanky ready to cry if something amazing is announced. I don't know. Amazing t-shirt design. Thanks. Dude, by the way, this glows in the dark. I love this shirt. The second I saw it, I'm like, I'm buying that. What's crazy is they never did like a full run. They only did this shirt. I wish they did like color versions as well. They probably will when the remake comes out. All right, we're 7 minutes out. I'm starting to get excited. You guys excited? 7 minutes, man. Who's excited here? I really do feel like this is a very important stream for them. Any updates regarding JKB merch? Dude, everybody asks for merch all the time. And yes, I know I have to get JKB merch going. So I apologize. I know. I'm hearing things. All right. 6 minutes out, guys. Do you like the Fisherman Hook Killer? Yes, man. I love I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Keep coming.
All right, guys. It's almost time. Got 270 people watching me. Thank you so much to everybody watching today. We're going to react to it live. I'll turn off the alert box so we're not going to get interrupted. Also want to point out, thank you so much to everyone that supported. I don't put ads when we react to things because I don't want it to cut off the stream. I did that by mistake one point and people wanted to murder me. So yes, there's no ads on this stream. Thank you for the support of watching. Baby JKB merch, please.
Baby JKB merch, please.
So I think that I'm going to start with JKB merch with just my logo on t-shirts just to see how it goes. And then I need to know what we're going to do. So we'll see.
Yo, Jay, I do have a question. Do you have any memories of the original Spox when it came out?
I was working at EB Games at the time when the original Xbox came out. So my memories of the system are tied into working at the store. I remember LAN parties were the biggest deal. So when that came out, man, we would take Xboxes from the store. We'd go to my buddy's house and we would have these amazing LAN parties with like 7 TVs and we went nuts. So I remember Halo was the selling point. Halo multiplayer was like, through LAN was crazy. Oh, pal, where have you been?
JKBWC.
Anonymous, I don't know what that means. WC.
Got band practice in 10 minutes, but I thought I'd pop in and say hey. Hope all is good with you. Hope this showcase claps some master cheeks.
Dude, Opel Drums, I hope you're having a good life and everything's good with you. I haven't seen you for a while, and I appreciate you popping in and supporting me that way. Like, dude, this is literally, I want to say this to you directly. It's fucking crazy, dude, that you find time to come in here and just support me, even though you're busy, like, in your life. And, like, Juicy Booch does that. You did that. Raw Dakota did that yesterday, where he couldn't watch the stream, but he did that. Thank you very much, man. Like, I'm going to say that means a lot to me because it makes me realize that people actually care about me and care about the show. You know, you could totally forget about me and just move on, but you're showing up and supporting. That's fucking crazy, man. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Okay, guys, we are, by the way, that's Andrew in the chat. He's been watching my show for 15 years. Never blowing bubbles. You're late. You're fired.
You're fired.
3 minutes out. No idea what we're going to see here, man. This show makes me horny, says Patrick Audio. Well, get your dick out because you're about to come. All right. Well, now I'm canceled.
You're hired.
Will you please stop?
That was said. All right. So we are close here. We're close. I'm as close as coming as Dreamcast guy is.
Keep coming.
Juchi. Banana. Bucci. Banana.
Shout out to Zayland, whose ass is currently exploding. Shout out to him. Love him. All right. So we got fishing here. We got 2 minutes left. I'm excited, man. Like, are we gonna see games on the Switch 2 today? Dude, I'm telling you something crazy right now. If Microsoft announced Starfield on the Switch 2, I'd buy it. If they announced Fallout 3 remaster for the Switch 2, I'd buy it. If they announced Halo Switch 2, I'd buy it. So let's see. Karasu, thank you.
Jaybird, what's up? Rooster chicken turkey baby underscore chick hatched underscore chick.
Banana.
Thank you, Karasu. Okay, guys, 2 more minutes. I'm going to turn off the alert box. If you guys happen to super chat during the show, I will get to them at the end of the show. Vapus just showed up. Vapus, you're fired.
You're fired.
It's sad, but Vapus, you're fired. It is what it is.
Jay, have you ever accidentally came without touching it?
No. What the fuck? No. Never in my life have I accidentally shot a load. Ever. Ever, guys. So I think that's the last super chat before the show starts. And what a way to start the show. Thank you to almost 300 people watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. I'm excited, man. I don't like to shit on Microsoft, but their marketing has been terrible.
Let's see if Microsoft continues. The momentum of SGT Resident freaking evil.
I know. I'm excited, man. Drummer Punk, thank you for the support. We're 1 minute away, so thank you to everybody for the super chats. X-Bear, thank you, dude. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. We got 8 members now, so thank you for the gifted memberships. I'm going to turn that off now, just off the screen, so it's... Well, I mean, I'll leave it here, but... All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Never blowing bubbles. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that very much.
For sure,
Upheld, thank you, man.
I'll watch the VOD later after the kids go to bed, or tomorrow at work. Thanks for doing what you do, even if you don't think it's a lot.
Well, thank you very much, man. Here we go. Appreciate you guys. Let's get excited.
I care that the colony is in disarray. We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
I'm yearning and yearning for you.
This is Outer World 2.
Every last bit of my way, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you.
An adventure made for capitalism by capitalism.
PS5.
Inflate our impressions and egos by staying tuned after the showcase.
It's also on PS5. I think that looks pretty good. I'll be honest with you. That didn't look terrible.
World
Here we go.
premiere.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Babe, what's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humanzaprom.
Part 2 already?
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
All right. PS5. I saw PS5. So yeah, they're going full multi-plat. Holy
World
shit,
premiere.
They're hitting us. Okay, no Switch 2 yet. In engine. What is this? Is this like Rome 2? Is it Rome 2? Or sorry, Rise 2? Oh, okay. It's the Plague Tale. That's weird. Okay, that's on PS5. PS5 Game Pass Day 1. Oh, I love this song. Oh, here it is. Here it is. ROG. Here's the new ROG handheld. Okay, that's interesting.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We delivered Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, yeah, by
We have always
streaming.
wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay. In-game footage.
Monsters have always been here, watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives, but we should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare. A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
PS5. Everything's coming to PS5. It's insane. You don't even need to buy an Xbox anymore.
World
All right.
premiere.
That looked okay. That looked okay. Here we go. What's next? Fable. No. Oh shit. Oh. Really? Oh man, this is awesome. Wow. This looks good. Huh.
Super Meat Boy 3D.
PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Dude, so far, no announcement of any Switch 2 titles. Thank you, Troll. Troll, I love you. Thank you.
Watch your back, Yakumo.
Oh!
You're a wanted criminal now.
I'll kill the Dark Dragon myself.
Here it is.
My mission. My duty as a Raven Ninja.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
Troll, you son of a bitch.
This is it.
Sayori.
Ryu, there's something I need your help with.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Troll. This looks awesome.
The Dark Dragon is mine.
Yes. PS5. There you go, PS5. Dude, everything is on PS5 now. It's over. Why do you buy an Xbox? But anyways, I mean, I don't care if they're just a software company. Oh, motherfuckers, here we go. DLC?
Here we go.
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
Dude, they really gotta... What?
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch. Find the secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
Okay. PS5. Listen, why is there no Nintendo announcements? That's what's weird about this. So nothing's coming to Switch.
World premiere.
All right.
はるか昔
この国に輪廻の獣が現れた。輪廻の獣は汚れを吐き、あらゆる生物を蝕んだ。
Oh shit, what is this? Okay, that looks cool, man. Oh shit! Wow, all of the female characters actually look gorgeous. Weird. Well, that's what happens with Japanese games. But wait, Game Freak? Wait, Game Freak? Like Game Freak as the Pokemon company, guys? Game Freak. Developed by Game Freak. PS5. What the hell was that? Okay, Game Freak. No wonder Pokemon looks like shit. They've been working on that. It's for the rebellion. Here we go. World premiere.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine. Because they sweep their filth down to us.
Get your paper in! Who's for a paper?
Here's to playing in the mud. Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
It ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been...
This looks awesome.
Lord Griswick.
Berto!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
They were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall,
Yes, sir.
built rather slim, well, muscular.
Mm-hmm.
Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
With a mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
This looks awesome. I don't know what it is, but wow.
Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no!
All right.
I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing pan of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back, or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed.
This looks incredible.
Let's go and end a few arguments.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, this looks good.
Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time. Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past to change the future.
Is this BioShock?
And let me tell ya, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Clockwork Revolution? Never heard about it. Wow. Yeah, I know. Clockwork Revolution? Dude. That looks amazing.
Now let me alone and piss off.
Wow, you know what? That's a fucking crazy game. That's crazy.
Our creative teams are dedicated to bringing players award-winning, record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom, The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams across Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make. So of course, our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams,
that's actually really cool.
These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2 this October. Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year. You'll get to go deeper on it in our Direct, but until then, let's take a look.
A third game from Obsidian?
World premiere.
These guys are on fire, okay. If it's like a Fallout game, I'll lose my mind. Fallout 3 remastered? Who knows?
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast! With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything!
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park.
Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
So Grounded 2?
You gotta keep them separated.
You gotta keep it copyrighted. Hey, it's not coming to PS5. Weird. Why would they choose that game?
The predecessor, ND3500, reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
Oh shit.
An unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area.
It's like Dead.
Unusual.
Dude, feels like Dead Space. I love the vibe.
They become exceptionally aggressive.
Oh my god. They made a sci-fi Silent Hill.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
Wow. Dude, it's... Oh, Chronos, okay. This looks amazing.
In coordination.
Destroying the nest is now a priority.
Oh, wow. Fuck yeah.
Such is our calling. Such is our calling.
PS5. Dude, that looks amazing. I'm in on that one. Survival horror, man. That looked awesome. Oh shit. Come on. Fallout 3. Fallout 3 remaster, please. Fuck. man. All right, so I don't have any interest in that game.
World
Here we go.
premiere.
So far, the show's not terrible. I mean, it's pretty good so far.
Mayday! Mayday! Hold one to mission control. We're falling. Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
Ariane, you sacrificed everything for a new world to save mankind, and I'll always love you for that.
Raw, thank you, dude. It looks okay. I don't know what it is.
Thomas, wherever you are, I'll find you.
Okay, that game looks cool. I'm sure everyone's going to be like, everyone's going to say that that's woke because it stars a black woman, so I can't wait to hear that bullshit. But, dude, graphically, gameplay-wise, looks like it probably is a survival horror game, and I love that. I'll support those games all the time.
World premiere.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations, much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the Grand, a hotel famous across the land. Every room used to be in such high demand. Your wish I'll command here at the Grand.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
So, my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you could pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
I'm in. They don't suspect a thing.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will Wicker Man your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking back. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
Okay, I mean, I don't... it looked okay. That was an interesting one. World premiere. Here we go, here we go. Come on, Halo.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens. And when we need their help, they send us a hero. Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland would be my daughter?
She unlocked the heavenly spear, but is she worthy?
Nah. Nah, this looks okay. I don't know. I'd never play it. Civilization, maybe? This feels like Civ. It isn't Civilization, but it feels like it. Or maybe it is. Empires or something? Age of Empires, right? Age of Mythology.
You can't rule if the heavenly spear is mine.
PS5. Dude, all these PS5 games are so weird. Alright. So far the show's okay. You know, we still got a lot of time here, so who knows what's going to come out of this.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면
Troll, thank you.
당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며
Thank you, man.
반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
What is this? Korean, right? That's Korean. What is this? This is crazy. Wow, okay.
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는가?
Call of Duty. Jesus Christ. Dude, this looks pretty good.
당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가?
Dude, it's like Metal Gear.
누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다.
Nightbreaker, thank you. Dude, this is like Metal Gear. What's going on with this?
지정태.
Okay, that looks awesome, man. That PS5, it looks really like Metal Gear. That looked awesome. That looked awesome, and there's a lot of games today that are. Okay, here we go.
Premiere.
Dude, this show's not terrible. I'm really enjoying it so far.
E ora olaiem loite fativi. Novo. Te kemaite mana. Muite unanite waiora. Dia. Novo tua libemo iwalotaname. Ona utalima diefema. Teonami. Toma tua calio terali.
I agree, Anthony. Thank you for the support, dude. Seals, what's up? Thank you for the support, dude. Nintendo Switch 2. Dude, nothing's been announced for Switch 2, which is kind of weird, except that one just got announced for Switch 2. Fuck me. There you go. Never mind. So there you go. There's your first Xbox game on Switch. Dude, who called that? Booch called that? Glamour's called that. Nice job.
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say? When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity.
Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards.
Fishing, man.
What do you got on there, Jed? Worms!
Coming!
And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails.
Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this. You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden. And nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout.
Ah, community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
Then this game is brought to you by my seamen. Keep coming!
All right. Wow.
World premiere.
Okay. What? I know nothing about this. It looks cool. Kind of getting a Devil May Cry vibe. Kind of. Okay. Wow, we're just getting game after game after game, which is cool to see, but wow, they're just absolutely nailing it down with this. Oh no! Get ready for Nintendo to sue. Oh, Nintendo. Nintendo's suing. Power World Part 2? Power World's gonna sue. I don't know. Okay. Get ready for Nintendo to sue. Thank you, Anthony.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life. But more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating
money
all over the world. And that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
He's gonna make $1 million. Gaiden, thank you, dude. I have no idea what that means. There he is. He's back. Bam is back, boys. Fucking Bam is back. Nice. Whoa! Alright, that's cool. They're going all out with this. I love it. Nice. Now, if Sonic the Hedgehog showed up, that would be incredible. But dude, anyways, this is amazing. Switch 2. It's coming to Switch 2. Nice. Dude, that was awesome.
World
Dude,
premiere.
This is a pretty good show so far. Interesting. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nightbreaker. Tony broke his leg skateboarding? not for me, but if you enjoyed that, I'm glad, guys. PS5, of course. All right, so we have about an hour and 5 minutes left here. Thank you, Nacho. I appreciate you saying that.
Choice for these events +1.
Thank you, man. Come on, Switch 2. Switch 2. Switch 2. Let's go. Dude, this looks awesome. Come on, Switch 2. I want to play it on Switch 2. Oh, PS5.
Look who decided to show up.
PS5 crossplay?
You think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
Wow. Wow. They're going all in on crossplay. Nice.
Looks like they upgraded.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
How's your baby? Let's do this.
Dude, this looks amazing.
This is gonna be awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Form up!
PS5. There you go. PS5 confirmed. No Switch 2. God damn it. Well, Gears of War is coming to PS5. There you go.
World premiere.
Dude, why is it not on Switch? Dude, where's all the Switch support? Here's the remake. Here's the remake. Wow, it looks stunning. No Switch 2. What the fuck are they doing? Dude, Switch 2's getting shafted here. Man, what's with Nintendo? Where's all the...
The Smugglers League is always there. But you won't see us. You won't hear us. And the only way you'd ever know it is if that's what we wanted. As smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Getting your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the boom, the better. Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates, after all.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League. You're paying for that.
That's a game. You guys enjoying the show? Let me know in the chat how many of you feel this is a win.
World premiere.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
The Boys? Or Mr. Invisible, whatever that show is?
Had enough yet?
No,
wow.
Dad, not even close.
Hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trusted you!
Oh! Fighting game?
This is over. All right, coming through!
Let's do this!
Gotcha! Going up! Need a hand? Might want to look up.
Interesting.
Yeah, how you like this? It's an army!
I am ending you! I see it all now.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't watch that show. What do you guys think of that one? I don't watch the show, so I can't speak on it, but it looks interesting. I love fighting games. Huh. Finally coming over. Wow, okay.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Wow, okay, they're finally getting it.
There's no one to save him now.
You will answer for what you've done! Our flames are our own, and they burn as one! Come to me, Ifrit!
Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being, but she may yet be saved by you.
Oh wow, nice. Shadow drop today. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't play that game. I just don't. I'm not into it. Holy shit!
World premiere.
These guys are actually. All right, here we go. Here we go. Something. Okay, new Double Fine game. Nice. What is it? This looks insane. Okay. Interesting. I like creative games like that.
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences, and Keeper is no exception.
Is Phil sick?
Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning.
Oh!
Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe. Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja, returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners.
I thought this was 2 hours.
Teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at The Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today. But before we get into the Direct, we have a final world premiere. Enjoy.
Halo Remastered.
World premiere.
Nope. That's definitely not Halo. What is that? Here we go. This is it, guys. This is the last game.
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you.
Starfield.
Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives.
Maybe not.
Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life.
Why do I think this is Metal Gear? It's not Metal Gear, obviously, but if Kojima's name comes up, I'll explode.
I'm Emma Hagen, CEO of the Guild.
It's called the Guild? Oh, okay, I've never. Who knows? hear Nine Inch Nails.
Fear is a powerful thing. David Mason. Menendez.
Okay, well, that's it. I had a feeling we could Call of Duty, but
Are you fucking serious?
yeah.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian, with Avowed releasing early this year and now ending the year with 2 more games. And what better way to cap this incredible year for us than by doing what our studio does best, sequels.
That's where I come in. You can get out of here, Fergus. Thank you so much. No, you're doing great. You nailed it. The sequel is the lifeblood of every great franchise. Think about it. The original creates the world and builds fandom, but the sequel, that's what makes it worth remembering. No.
All right, guys. So I'm not going to watch the rest of it because it's all like in depth in the games. If you want to head out and watch that on your own, the showcase is officially done. We ended with Call of Duty. I had a feeling about that. I didn't want to, you know, I don't know what to say, man. That was a pretty good showing, decent, but like, I don't know, man. So yeah, 1 game on Switch 2. And the rest was just like, I knew Call of Duty was coming, but why end on Call of Duty? Because Call of Duty is one of the biggest franchises in the world. That's why. So the thing is, right now, sitting here, I don't remember any of the games. I don't remember what we just saw. Like, nothing stood out. Gears of War Remaster looks incredible. PS5 this August. So Banshee's pissed off. Thank you, Banshee, for the support. And Ugly Nacho said this. Appreciate you, buddy.
You're the streamer of choice for these events +1.
Thank you, man. And Gayton, thank you. Anthony, thank you. Nightbreaker, Seals. Anthony, again. Nightbreaker, Troll. Raw Dakota, also Troll, gifted memberships while we were live there. Thank you very much. So overall, I think that was a decent showing. It was maybe on par with a little bit, maybe slightly ahead of the PlayStation event. The PlayStation event really disappointed me, but this one was okay. Nothing to write home about. Gears of War has been announced for PS5. That's probably the biggest news. Team Blooper's game Chronos looks fucking amazing. It looks like it looks like Silent Hill in space with a mix of Dead Space, which is always going to be amazing to play. Lots of Japanese. There's a Korean game. Lots of Japanese mythology games. A few Rome games. And then a bunch of like steampunk stuff, which seems to be like the in thing right now. Nothing that I was like, wow. Clockwork Revolution did look pretty cool.
Clockwork Revolution was the pick of the bunch.
It does look very detailed, very high graphics, very well written. So I'm excited about stuff like that. Stuff that has imagination. Double Fine's new game looks wacky. I like that, with a little bit of heart. Tony Hawk, obviously, big game there. Bringing Michelangelo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles into it is a brilliant move. Is Phil Spencer dying, to be honest? Because he's losing a lot of weight. Honestly, it's like, they haven't said anything and no one said anything, but I'm being honest here. I'm a little scared that he's got like something bad, because I'm not even joking about this. I'm not joking. He's losing weight. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on with that. I hope he's okay. Yeah, it's quite crazy to see somebody lose that much weight. So, hopefully he's just, on a diet or something. But holy shit, Phil looks, yeah, he's like small. It's scary. I hope he's okay. So, yeah, okay, you're going to hell. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I appreciate everyone that's tuned in today. Thank you very much. And I will be back Thursday for sure. However, I might do a hiking stream Tuesday or Wednesday, so we'll see how the weather is. So what did you guys think of that show?
I give it a 10/10 cuss. It's not Nintendo.
Dude, that's the other thing. Thank you, Drummer Punk. And Biff, thank you. There's no showing of any Nintendo games in that, really. There's one game, which somebody called out in the chat and was like, that's coming there. Confused, stop calling me. I'm not answering. I love you. So, dude, I'm wondering, where's all the Switch games? Like PlayStation didn't show any. They didn't show anywhere. So I'm guessing that Nintendo's going to do a Direct. And we're going to see like a boatload of stuff announced. There has to be. The new Call of Duty game
on
looks
COD
okay.
made me the Mega Soft. Where is Fable? ES6. Gears of War E-Day. Listen end on a juicy wet fart.
Well, I mean, I guess they got to save some things. So, Zaylin, I agree with that. Thank you for the support.
Love you, man.
Dude.
Thanks for the stream.
X-Bear, thank you. Love you. Thank you for the support.
Jay, I'm still next to you. Don't ignore me. Keep coming.
I hope you guys enjoyed the show a little bit, man. I don't want to be negative on Xbox. I think they did. They
COD
do the
took the wind out of me from the showcase.
Yeah, a lot of people are against Call of Duty all of a sudden, it feels like. But I hope it's a good Call of Duty. I enjoy them, but they're not like, they don't blow me away. It's not like, Thank you very much, dude. We're now at 19 for the show. Thank you to the legendary Raw Dakota. Thank you, dude. That really is crazy. You keep doing that. Thank you, dude. So, Raw Dakota, hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, so in closing here, there was supposed to be a Spyro. No, don't see that. There was supposed to be BioShock was rumored, but I didn't see that, of course. That hasn't happened in the last couple of days. So there are some things that just have disappeared into the ether. It's now time for Nintendo to tell us what's going on with the Switch 2, because there was nothing from Sony and basically nothing from Xbox. And like, okay, that's a little weird. I was hoping for Gears.
Time for one more thing, Booba Pocket Pushery.
Keep coming.
Oh, brother. Confused. So, thank you for watching today, guys. I appreciate all the support. You guys are fucking legendary. Remember, I take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, but I might do hiking streams on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm off for sure. However, this Friday the 13th, we're doing a very special survival horror stream. And then on Saturday, we're doing Mario Kart World together. So those are coming up. I'll see you guys on Thursday, though. So thank you to everybody that tuned in today. I love all of you. Thank you so much. So many people watched today, too. I appreciate everybody here. Thank you for the super chats, the donations, the gifted memberships, and just your time in life. Life is fleeting. Make sure you tell the people that you love them today. I love you guys, so thank you. I'll never take this for granted, and I'll see you guys very soon on Thursday. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday, as long as it's not raining. We'll go hiking together. I know you guys love those streams, so thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you, Drummer Punk.
Thanks for streaming. Time to go Dookie.
Holezilla, thank you. The Booch, Kyrus Blade. Kyrus, message me on Discord, Kyrus. Happy birthday to Kyrus Blade.
Absolutely, listen. My cake is a fun handheld. Play with it.
Thank you, Nightbreaker. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Slimbo. Thank you, Big Boss. Alice, Black Sheep. Thank you, guys. Chris, Glamorous Frog. Thank you. Booch. Zaylen, thank you. Gaming Survivor. Kay, thank you. Who else? Anybody else still here? Banshee, thank you. Thank you, Raw Dakota. Mr. Homebrew, thank you. Still Moving, thank you. Holezilla, Mike, thank you. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Thank you for all the support. See you soon. Love you all.
Keep coming.
Looking good, mofo.
Mike, I love you, man. You're late. You're fired.